Well, good afternoon. Today we're talking about TRIO Student Support Services here at Wenatchee Valley College. And so first of all, I just wanted to start with thank you for showing up. There's a lot of things that students can be doing with their time right now. And so we really appreciate that you are taking the time to learn a little bit about our program. And so the first step is showing up. This is our team here at Wenatchee Valley College. So my name is Sandra Villarreal, and I am the director for the TRIO program. Belen Bazan Delgado is our retention specialist, and Jenna Shrewsbury is our program assistant. So we are a small team, and you will get to know all of us if you're part of the program. So what is TRIO? We get this question a lot. And so TRIO is a student support services program that is federally funded to help students access college programs. So we are, our intention is to increase the retention, graduation, and transfer rates of first generation, low income, and students with documented disabilities. It also, our intention is to help maximize the college experience. So we provide guidance, support, we talk to our students and help them create goals and reach those goals in a way that will help them be successful in college here at WVC and at the college that they choose to transfer to. So some of our core services are academic advising, which also turns into like mentoring, not only with our staff, but we also try to connect you with mentors in the community. We provide tutoring services, and then we have an activity called Summer Bridge, which is really just kind of like a college navigation 2-day event or 3-day event where we really help the students get started, get grounded onto the college campus. Transfer assistance, that is one of our primary goals, is to help students transfer to a 4-year university. And so with that, we do a lot of advising, guiding students through the college application process, helping students access college waivers for the application fees, and also coordinating transfer visits. Right now, some of those services are virtual, but we do plan to have some more interactive or some hands-on campus visits in the future. Another core service is financial literacy. So helping students access scholarship, advising them where those resources are at different campuses, helping them complete the FAFSA application, and helping them read the scholarship award or the award letter and be able to use that information when they go to the 4-year university, and kind of budgeting that money and making sure that they are going to be able to be successful on campus. The other component is career planning. So really having that discussion about how they intend to, how you intend to apply your education with your career, so that you can be intentional with the classes that you're taking here at WVC and make sure that they transfer to the university that you choose to. And also considering some opportunities, maybe local internships or volunteer opportunities, things that you can do that will beef up your resume and help you be a great candidate for the program that you're considering applying to. So some of the eligibility requirements are you already have to have your diploma or GED, which you're working on. So congratulations on that. Students have to be a US citizen or a permanent resident, and they have to have the intention to transfer to a 4-year university to obtain a bachelor's degree. So unfortunately, at this time, we can't provide services for students who are like pursuing a certification program or a shorter program, because those programs are already pretty intentional and you're going to get a career in that field. So this one is more for students who are planning to obtain a 4-year degree. In addition to those 3 core eligibility requirements, you have to meet one of the following. So a first generation student is where neither of the parents have a bachelor's degree or have earned a bachelor's degree. Considered low income based on federal guidelines, which change every year. And so we do encourage you to check and ask of us about your eligibility. And a documented disability. So we have a student access coordinator here on campus. If you are working with that department, you're automatically eligible for the program. You only have to meet one of those requirements, and most students on our campus meet one or the other. So if you have any questions about your eligibility, you can always ask us. So the application process starts with completing a application online. We have the application available on our TRIO website at the WVC campus website. And we do ask for the most recent income tax returns or financial aid award letter and transcripts. We do complete an intake interview, which is just a way for us to get to know you and get to know our students a little bit better. And then at the next step would be an orientation where we also kind of go over the expectations and the history of TRIO programs, explaining a little bit about the services and the participation that's required for the program. And then we have you sign the documents, and then we have our initial transfer meeting. So it is a little bit, there's about 4 steps involved in the process, but really, this is just about getting to know you and making sure that we are meeting your needs, meeting your concerns, answering your questions, and just making sure that we're a good fit for your goals as well. So one of the our events that we do every month is a scholar meeting. And this is just a chance for our students to meet us, get to know our TRIO staff right now while we are during virtual services. So we also provide updates on events and have the students network and meet other students who have similar goals. So the conversation is different when you're meeting with people who have similar goals and aspirations as yourself, because it's supportive and they have understanding of what that feels like. And so these scholar meetings have really just been a space where we are trying to create that space where students can discuss their goals, discuss the challenges, and really support each other in that process. So we have these every first Tuesday of the month, and we're excited to meet the students, and we just do a bunch of different activities. This is just an example of our last workshop that we provided for students, and it was planning for academic success. And so our Belen did a great presentation on how to improve your study skills, kind of deciding or identifying what kind of learning style we have, what are the things that we can do to stay motivated, and just being an active participant in the learning process. And so there was some really great discussions on this. And we encourage our students to participate in the workshops. We offer them about once a month. You don't have to go to every workshop, but we try to keep the topics interesting to our students and applicable so that our students want to attend. And so our topics change every month. And as I mentioned before, the transfer process is a key part of the service that we provide. And so it is a process, and TRIO is there and available to help you along the way. So, you know, it is those discussions about deciding what you want to do in the future, and then what transfer degree will you need to be able to do that job or that occupation or that field. Thinking about some of the transfer programs, some of the universities here in the state or out of the state, you know, considering your options and being able to help you facilitate the conversation of like comparing and contrasting some of those decisions. Sometimes students are eager to leave home, and other times students are already rooted here in the community, and so they want to do an online program. And so those are the things that you have to kind of consider. And so those are the discussions that we have with our students as they're moving through the transfer process. So this was a little bit about our Summer Bridge program. It is a 3-day event. So after you go through the orientation and all of that, this is for all of our students. We have our new students and our returning students participating in this bridge program. And it literally is what it says. It's a bridge program to help students kind of transition from summer to fall. So we have a family night where we talk to our students and the commitment that's going to be needed for them to be successful in their education. Just having some information for the families as well, because we know that it is a team effort, right? And then we also have 2 days of leadership training and activities. We go over some study skills, we go over some team building, things like that, just to kind of get students prepared, learning how to navigate the resources available here on campus, and also to consider the resources that are available at the university level as well. So we have a QR code that you can scan to access our application online and to get some information about our program. And I also encourage you to get connected. So you can always call me, my phone number 509-682-6979, or you can email us at trio@wvc.edu, or you can email me directly at the email listed above. So I'm looking forward to meeting you and having a discussion about your career and academic goals.
Okay, can I ask one question before
I'm so sorry,
we turn off the recording? No, yeah, I just wanted to put this out there. So you just mentioned that one of TRIO's key goals is that getting the student the support and the resources and the information they need in order to be transitioned onto that 4-year college successfully and have high chances of doing awesome there at the university. So a couple of questions I have about that. So WVC has some bachelor's degree programs. So if a student is interested in doing maybe the bachelor's of education or something at WVC, is that an option for TRIO as well?
Yes.
Okay, that's great to know. And then my other question is, so this is for transfer. So, well, maybe a student doesn't want to transfer. Does WVC have other similar support programs for students that maybe just want to finish a 2-year degree or a professional technical degree?
So right now, I think CAMP is the only other one that can provide like the intensive kind of college services for the 2-year programs. And I'm not really sure because I think MESA too is also a like transfer focus.
Is it focused on transfer? Okay.
Yeah.
And so then all throughout their workforce grants has a lot of supports as well. And so they can help with sometimes funding as well as some of those supports to make sure students are there. So there are other options, and not to mention just the counseling, services that WVC has. So yeah, basically WVC has lots of awesome programs. They all work a little bit different, but TRIO is not the only one. So TRIO is a fantastic program, but talk more to Sandra or to me or to somebody on campus, the counselors or somebody, if you are trying to figure out how you can be supported as a student at WVC, because we definitely want to support you and get you where you want to go.